Raiders made a 100% catastrophic mistake. A serious mistake by Mark Davis has resurfaced, and now the fans are very angry to see the consequences of all this. We could be living beautiful days in Vegas with the sun shining and a spot in the playoffs right there, but this decision made our day cloudy, and maybe we will end this season in the same way as the last one. The difference is that this time if the coach falls, we will not have a replacement as quickly as we had Pierce. Subscribe to the channel and leave your like. The Las Vegas Raiders have had a bad start to the last few seasons, and the 2024 season is off to a very bad start. It's a bad thing to see the team fall so far after being a promising playoff team in 2021. And some people say it this way: what holds the Raiders back was a major mistake by owner Mark Davis. Instead of giving Rich Bisaccia the head coaching job after he led the team to the playoffs in 2021, he decided to move on and hire Josh McDaniels. Former general manager Mike Mayock believes the Raiders would have been much better off if they had kept Bisaccia. I'm entitled to my opinion, and I believe the Raiders team would have been a high-level playoff team the last few years if they had kept Rich Bisaccia on board, Mayock told Outkick. Players gravitate toward Bisaccia not because he's easy on them, but because he's there for them all the time, and he loves them as much off the field as he does on it. He's one of the few coaches I've ever seen who can kick a guy's ass for 3 hours, and that guy will be in his office afterwards talking about problems with his girlfriend. In retrospect, the Raiders 100% made a mistake replacing Bisaccia with McDaniels. Would he still be the head coach? It's hard to say, but he certainly couldn't have been worse than McDaniels. While Bisaccia didn't bring any advantages as a play caller, he clearly knew how to lead players. It's hard to know for sure how successful he would have been. No other team made him an offer to be a head coach. He would have been too dependent on his coordinators, and keeping Greg Olsen and Gus Bradley would have likely been a recipe for failure. Yet the Raiders are just doing the interim head coach to full-time head coach experiment now with Antonio Pierce when they should have done it with Bisaccia.